What's up, E-ganggg? It's your girl EboniEboEb back to you with another vloggity vlog. If you're new here, baby, go ahead and hit that subscribe button because I promise you're gonna like it. And welcome back to my OGs, E-ganggg or no gang. We in this bitch. Hey y'all, today is Friday. So I'm about to go get my facial. Y'all know I signed up for the monthly subscription. I love facials, love facials. I love skincare. And they reminded me, they texted me yesterday actually. She was like, you need to come in today. You haven't come this month. So I'm like, I can't come today, I'll come tomorrow. So I'm about to go do that. I'm gonna take my bonnet with me because this wig just sitting on. I ain't wanna glue it down yet because we're going on a cute little date night tonight. We're going on a cute date night. I just said tonight. We're going on a date night and I don't wanna like do it yet until, you know, later. So I just put this on. I'm gonna just take my bonnet with me. And yeah, let's head on out the door. It's literally not far from me. So let's get this facial. So this is before, because I swear last time I did it, I saw such a difference. So this is before, and we'll be back with after. Okay, y'all, this is after. My hair is messed up. Oh my God, but that's okay. Oh, child, let's shift it a little bit. But this is after. Very relaxing. All right, now it's time to go. Okay, y'all, it's later. I'm off work. I just took a shower. I'm oiled up. I got on that, bring y'all down a little bit. I got on that oil, that cherry oil that CC got me. Oh my God, I love it. I do the oil and the lotion and the spray. So good. So I put that on first. I always do that first, and I'm wearing bar number 9 again tonight. I wish y'all could see how much I've been spraying. And you really don't even need that much, but I like this. And I know everybody's different, so somebody might not like it, but I like it and it lasts a long time. I'm just do 3. Okay, 4. You don't need that much. I like that. All right, so I'm going to start with this. I'm going to use this Bobbi Brown Booster Base vitamin enriched set. So it's supposed to like take your makeup to another level. So we're gonna see. Let's give it a shot.
Me, can you focus on me? Baby, can you focus on me? Hands in the stove, how the faucet's running and I keep looking at you. Stuck on your phone, you're stuck in your zone. You don't ever, but I don't wanna give up. Baby, I just want you to get up. Lately I've been a little fed up. Wish you would just focus on me. Can you focus on me? Baby, can you focus on me? Can you focus on me? Baby, can you focus on me? Lazy and broke, I know we get this money, so I guess I can't complain. But I feel alone even when we're alone. And that don't cause nothing, but I don't wanna give up. Baby, I just want you to get up. Lately I've been a little fed up. Wish you would just focus on me. Can you focus on me? Baby, can you focus on me?
Okay, y'all, so makeup is cute. I definitely see a difference. The lighting is bad in here because y'all brother ain't changed that light yet. But I'm gonna show y'all downstairs. But I bought a new wig head because mine got like hair dye over it. I be dyeing on there when I used to be trying to do wigs. But I feel like this is so cute for fall. Look at these colors. I'm gonna flat iron the back of my hair on the wig. I was trying to see, do I want to curl it, but I feel like the curl's just gonna drop. And I think we're gonna be about to water. So I'm gonna just straighten it. But isn't that cute? So cute. All right, let's get back to it. All right, y'all, I'm ready. We about to run out the door. I got on a green long skirt, chain belt, black shirt. I'm about to wear a Jacquemus bag. I'll show y'all. We'll take some pictures. Let me go for Believe Me. It's just JoJo and I. Look at him, y'all. He's asleep. Oh, is this a purse? Oh, wow. Hold on. Oh, the strap broke. That's cute. The strap broke, though. So y'all know I'm coming to the clearance section every time, and I'm about to use my Yuka app. So I'm gonna put it on the screen this time because I know a lot of people were asking what was the name of it. I had pinned it, but I know a lot of people don't pay attention, so I'm gonna pop it on the screen, which is an app that you can scan things and it'll tell you the rating of the product. It's really good for like it's good for anything, but specifically I like it for clearance stuff, so you can make sure you buying something worth your while and not just because it's cheap. A few things I have scanned and gave it a bad review that I was actually gonna buy. So yeah. Hey y'all, so I think I put a few clips. Oh my god, I am so oily. I put a few clips. First of all, today is Saturday. It is late, y'all. It's like right at 10 o'clock. One of those days where I didn't well, first of all, Josiah and I stayed in the house like almost all day. We were the only ones here. And I was finding like, let me just get out, do a little something, feel cute, you know, put a little clothes. I had curled my hair, it had fell. But honestly, like I said, I be liking it when it fall like this. We went to a few stores. We went to Ross, got a few things. I just grabbed him some clothes from Ross. Oh, I grabbed Kaden a new comforter because the one I had got him from Walmart is thin, and I like thick comforters, and it don't look good. Not only is it thin, it doesn't look aesthetically pleasing. So I got him a thicker one because I want to finish his room. I haven't finished Cam's room or Caden's room. Been here a year, if you saw the last vlog. So this was only $36.99, and it looks really thick. I'll show y'all. It has a nice pattern on it. Of course, I'll show y'all when I get done with the run. I just bought some other things from Marshalls. Bought Kaden a shirt, a new lippy. We're gonna try this. I told y'all I'm not good at lip. I'm not good. I realized that I'm not good at makeup. I'm just not. I realized that last night. I'm not good at makeup. I'm very oily, as y'all can see. And I think it plays a big part in like how my makeup come out. But okay, so I hear Chelsea rave about this all the time. This is Laneige finishing powder. So fun fact, I've never used the finishing powder. But when I seen, she did an example of videos back. And she was oily, kind of like this. And she started putting it on and it just took the oil away. But I'm going to start watching some YouTube videos. I'm not good at it. I'm just not. And I love makeup. I'm just really not good at it. Hold on, y'all. Okay, sorry about that. So what I was saying, I want to watch some YouTube videos and try to perfect it. I used to use Milk of Magnesia, which I still do. I just been having a hard time finding the regular one. Every time I go in the store, they always have cherry, and I go to the Dollar Tree. I just don't want to pay. If you go to like Walgreens or something, CVS, way over $1. Dollar Tree is $1.25, but I'm gonna have to go ahead and get, I guess, the Phillips brand or something. I'm gonna have to go and get it out of, because it stops all this. Y'all see this oil? It stops all this. And for me, it also acts as a primer. Now, the Bobbi Brown that I did yesterday, I definitely saw a difference with my makeup. I actually did it again today, and I definitely saw a difference. I just don't know how to do makeup. Well, let's see. I've never used, like I said, I've never used a finishing powder. So how do you do this? Okay, she just, hold on. I never even knew what it was for till I watched her video, y'all. Pressing too hard or unevenly on it may cause powder to spill out. Okay, so I'm gonna have to, it's got like a protective thing on here. Let me take this off. Oh, look at the color. Okay, so just dab it. And then let's see if it take the oil away. I think it might be. What y'all think? I try to do a little lip and child. But I think it is taking the oil away, y'all. So with the finishing powder, I'm gonna look it up. But I'm wondering, is this something you do as you get oily, or you do it after you put your makeup on regardless, before you get oily? But, oh. Okay, Charles. I see why you in love with it. Wow, do y'all see the difference already? And I'm barely putting any on there. Let me see. I'm barely dabbing it. Oh yeah, I see a difference. This is something you need to keep in your purse. This is the Laneige, y'all. I'm barely dabbing it. And y'all saw how my face looked just a few clips ago. So oily. And look at it now. Okay, Laneige. Okay. Well, finally found something that worked. I used to get those like blotting, what are they called? Those blotting little pads. They look like translucent paper. And that used to work. But I like this. I see a difference. Imagine if I really... Okay, girl. Your girl feel like she look cute. Let me show y'all. I think I showed y'all in the store, but I just have on this wall. Hold on, let me do a little quick little one too. Can y'all see? Hold on. I just have on this quick little, cute little Walmart two-piece. This set was $24. Love this like mint green shorts and shirt. And I just put on some little sneakers. And I just did like 2 little bangles, Apple Watch. Just kept it cute, you know, kept it short and cute. But yeah, what else I was gonna tell y'all? I think that's it. I don't know. I want to see what Boo want to do. if we want to go. I think he said something like go out to eat or something. We got the baby, so wherever we go, we got to take the baby with us. Or maybe just ride around. Back, like, I told him I miss when we got together. We used to just nowhere to go, just ride around, listen to old school music, just laugh, talk, and have fun. And we have not did that in a while. So I'm like, let's do that. Let's just ride around, talk, listen to music, have fun. I used to love when we did that. Simple things. You don't always have to spend money. Friendship pond, free. Ride around talking, free. You know? So, yeah. But I think that's all I had to tell y'all for now. Oh, last night, y'all. Oh, my God. I wish I had some of the Meta glasses because I cannot make this up. Last night, so I went into, we had to stop at CVS first. Do y'all know 2 people stopped me in CVS? Boo stayed in the car with the baby because we had to drop the baby off to our son so he could watch him while we went out. I went in there to grab some wipes for him. And so I'm on the phone with Boo. He could vouch for me. I'm on the phone with him first. It was a lady. She was like, oh my God, you smell so good. And your outfit is just so freaking pretty. She's like, you look amazing. And I was like, thank you. Y'all, I really think it's like the colors I had on last night. So I think I showed y'all like the green skirt with the black and then the blonde hair and the blonde. It do something. I don't know. I think I was kind of giving celebrity. I don't know. A little celebrity. Then I was at the checkout counter. You know, CVS, well, our CVS, they have self-checkout. So I'm scanning. And the guy, he walked past me. Like this was like a thug, like a hood guy. Baby, he bite up. He came by. He about to walk out the door. He bite up. He say, you smell good. I said, thank you. Y'all, I had on bond number 9. Well, so I took a bath, of course. And so y'all remember the cherry Nor lotion, body spray, and oil CC got me? Love it, y'all. If you can find it in your TJ, where did she get it from? Marshalls or TJ Maxx? If you can find it, get it. It was so good. And then I had the bond number 9 on top of it. Yes. Chef's kiss. Good morning. Today is Sunday. Happy Sunday. Fun day. It's not a fun day for me. It's a work day. Y'all see I'm in uniform. I just took Josiah home. One of my buildings is directly by his house, and we can't take no baby in the buildings. We got a lot of buildings to do today. And because we had him yesterday, we, pushed everything off to today. So I took him home, came and cleaned one of my buildings that's by his house. It's kind of bittersweet. Tomorrow is my last day cleaning this building because they're relocating. My lash falling out. Sorry. I'm trying to look at my calendar, y'all. They're relocating, and Tuesday's my last day. They're relocating, and the building that they're going to, they have their own cleaning staff, and that will happen sometimes. So the landlord has a cleaning staff. It's factored into their rent, so they no longer need my services. It's very bittersweet. I'm taking a huge pay cut with this. This is a big contract that I'm losing, but also I really like them. They are by far, I won't say my easiest, one of my easiest clients. Once you start working, you build a rapport, and I've been with them for a while, so it's bittersweet. I'm going to miss them, and for sure, the money, it's a huge pay cut for me, a huge pay cut. So, that's just come with the game, y'all. Sometimes you will lose contracts with the janitorial service. You have to be prepared for that. I'm just trying to figure out the trajectory. I can't even talk this morning. I'm just trying to figure out the trajectory where we want to go with the cleaning business. We have been thinking about franchising. Is a big franchise, Jenny King. But with Jenny King, they're going to be all basically huge contracts, and finding reliable workers are so hard. With reliable transportation, not calling out, that's one of the downfalls with a janitorial service, is finding reliable people. One of my really good friends, I actually put her on. Shout out to Ken. She always give me credit. I helped her start her business, and she always thanked me and stuff. She got one of her big, huge contracts. I was so happy for her. And she need a lot of staff. She need a lot of staff to keep up with it. And she was just saying, like, it's so hard. People be, she can't find reliable people. And I always told y'all, Boo's auntie used to work for us for a long time till she had to have a knee or hip replacement. And she was one of my most loyal employees. She was the best. Never got a complaint. Everybody liked her, baby. Everybody loved Auntie Clara. Baby, I love Auntie Clara. Auntie Clara funny. She one of them aunties. She don't give a damn. She gonna tell you what she gotta say. She gonna tell it like it is. But she's one of those. She's just likable. Y'all know how some people could get away with that. They just likable. And she was a good cleaner. And then, I had my daughter. And y'all told me, y'all remember my daughter up and quit on me. And y'all was like, don't hire her back. Remember, she just up and moved out the house. Well, I hired her back. And she quit on me again. So it's just an adjustment. That's why y'all were seeing me home a lot on the weekends. So now y'all see I'm back in the field, which I don't mind. I don't mind cleaning. I enjoy cleaning. The only time it does kind of like affect your day, like when we have the grandkids, we can't take them, so that's when employees came into handy, or like when we want to go out of town or we want to do things. So just always keep that in mind with the janitorial service. But I was this morning, I don't know, I feel a little down. What's a lot? I won't say a lot going on, but a lot going on. I've been dealing with some things with Kaden as far as like schooling. And y'all know that basically like Kaden did a complete 360 when we moved over here. We moved from Oakleaf, which is a completely different county. And I mean, y'all know what it is. We just keep it real over here. It was just completely different. Sorry, y'all. It was predominantly white. The school he went to was predominantly white. And my son has never been in a fight. Y'all know he had brain surgery. They never made him feel different. They coddled him, he had teachers come in my home while he was recovering and healing, and they offered him hospital homebound, which Duval County offers hospital homebound services as well. It's just a little different. Nobody comes into the home. Great school system. He went to an A school. Great. And as a mother, and I'm not gonna cry. So Kaden is at that age where y'all, he kind of giving me a hard time. And he's not a bad kid. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just like, my emotions are all over the place. Because y'all know Kaden plays on my heartstring because of his epilepsy. I know I have a lot of new people, and I that's why I try to, give a brief synopsis when I'm talking, because I know a lot of y'all been here for a long time. Y'all been here for the ride, but a lot of y'all are new. And Kaden, he has epilepsy. We've been dealing with this like 6 years now. And he's had 2 major brain surgeries, and we still don't have a cure. So, he can't play sports. I feel so bad. Like, my heart breaks every time we go to camp games, or every time we go to camp practice. They won't even clear him to play basketball. So my heart breaks for my son that he can't do those things. And he's been acting out in school. And, I was just like, he's just like, Mom, I'm just so mad. And I don't know why I'm mad. He's just like, I'm just so mad. I don't know why. And I'm like, Kaden, as the parent, my daughter had to bring it to my attention. As his mom, I'm just like, Kaden, they have an active father. Here lately, they haven't been seeing their dad as much. And I think that's bothering me too. Because I don't want the relationship to change between my kids and their dad, because they have a really good dad. Especially now, like, I really need you, because I not that Boo can't discipline Kaden, but when I met Boo, Kaden was a bigger, Cam was an arm baby. When I met Boo, Kaden was bigger. He's a daddy's boy, which is kind of shifting now. Like, Kaden's more so becoming a mama's boy. And I don't want him to lose that bond with his dad. And it's like, I really need you right now, because I feel like you should be the one to discipline your son, or you should be the one to come have these hard talks with him. They did go this weekend. Thank God they went with their dad. But it's just a lot, y'all. It's just a lot. And I don't know. y'all know I'm not one for faking and flogging. If I'm going through something, I'm going through something. I talk about things. Things I choose to talk about openly. That's just my character. That's just who I am. I've always been this way. Not only it helps me, but I feel like it can help somebody else. And Kaden, schoolwork, fights, things like that. And I'm sorry, y'all, I'm all over the place, but I was just like, he's just like, I'm just so mad. Y'all, I went to the school the other day, he got in trouble. And I'm in the reception area and I'm waiting to be called. And I hear over the intercom, it's a fight. Never in a million years thinking it's my freaking son. My son. I don't know this son. I do understand when they reach adolescent stage, they begin to change. He's at that age. He's about to be 13 in a couple months. He's at that age. I'm kind of blaming myself. It's a lot of things going on because it's like now I'm like, why did I move over here? My subdivision is nice. Yes, my subdivision is nice, but it's definitely a cultural change. And, he goes to a predominantly black school now. And baby, I'm pro-black. I love being melanated, but I'm also real, and I call a spade a spade. Black kids can be harsh. Black kids can be cruel. So my son did not experience bullying until he went to the school he goes to now, a predominantly black school. When he went to a predominantly white school, y'all know he had a low haircut. My son has a scar from his brain surgery from here. It comes all the way around, and then it comes like down on his face a little bit. He didn't have hair. He was just coming out of brain surgery. He didn't have hair. Nobody ever picked on him about his scar. When he came over here, they started calling him Chucky. They started bullying him. And what mom wants, that's already an insecurity for him. Then he started getting in fights. My son never got in a fight in his life until we moved over here. And it's a completely different, it's a culture shock for him. And it's like, as a mom, I've been like, y'all know that, so when Boo went to jail, and let me just say this real quick before I get off. I know I'm getting off topic, but I do want to say this. So one of my subscribers, and it wasn't hateful at all. She wasn't being disrespectful. She's actually a supporter. And one thing about me, I can take constructive criticism. You can say anything to me as long as it's how you say it. And I remember one time later in the comments, she was like, Ebony, this is why I like you, because she gave me constructive criticism, and I didn't, my rebuttal wasn't aggressive or, like I didn't take offense, And she was like, that's one thing I like about you. If you come to me, you can say whatever you want. I'm on a public platform. It's when you come to me rudely, that's when it's a problem. But she said that when I was talking about spirits and stuff, she said I exposed too much of my business. And I think that's subjective. That's just, to me, that's subjective, because what you might think is too personal, obviously I don't feel like that if I'm coming on camera. I've always been like this. My friend Anthony, she's known me the longest. Y'all see her on the vlog. She tell y'all all the time, this is who she really is. She always been like this. She always had this mouth. She always kept it real. She always been like, this is who I am. I don't get on camera and frown. I always been kind-hearted. I always been loving. I always been a fighter. I always been transparent. I always been very blunt. I always been, I'm gonna say what the fuck I gotta say. But I do realize that everybody's not like me. So some things that somebody might feel is personal or my business, I don't feel like that. If I put it on camera, then I feel comfortable talking about it. It's so much y'all don't know. So y'all don't even know what I do for a living. Y'all don't know what I do for a living. Y'all don't know what our other business is. Y'all know about the cleaning business because I talk about it openly, and I've tried to help a lot of people start one, but we have a whole nother business. Y'all don't know what that is. A lot of people think my real name is EboniEboEb. A lot of people think that. So it's a lot of stuff. I say this to say that, once again, it's subjective. And anything that I talk about, I feel some things I cut out the vlog. I might have talked about it, and then when I'm editing, I'm like, nah, not gonna talk about that. But whatever I bring to the camera, just know I felt comfortable discussing it. I've always been an open person. I've always been like that. And everybody's not going to be like that. And that's perfectly fine. That's what makes the world go round. Everybody's different. But I just wanted to say that anything that I discuss on camera is because I feel comfortable with it. It's not personal to me. And I'm not saying people who don't discuss it are not real. I just like to talk. When I started my platform, I made a promise to myself that I'm going to keep it real or not do it at all. You know, even me telling y'all, a lot of people felt like Boy and I were perfect. No, I had to make a vlog. We're not. We argue just like any other couple. Hell, just 2 days last week, I didn't talk to his ass at all. Don't speak to me, nothing. You know, we're not perfect. Are we perfect for each other? I think so, but we're not perfect. So I never want to come off as if I live a perfect life. I don't ever want to paint that picture. Or, you know, I talk about a lot, like how we came from this to this. I tell y'all this because I never want to come off as like, first of all, bragatory or that I just got it all together. No, baby, my husband went to prison. That wasn't a secret for me. A lot of people felt like I shouldn't have discussed that. For me, I didn't. It was what it was. You know, if this is my platform, I'm choosing to be a vlogger. You have to, in a sense, you have to be kind of open about certain things. You're putting your life on a public platform. Not only that, y'all, we have ChatGPT, Google. Stuff people want to know about you, they can really find out. I mean, I'm a homeowner. That's public record. If people really wanted to know where I live, they can find it out. So, you know, I understand people say keep certain things off camera, but you also have to understand certain things people want to know, they gonna know. But yeah, I lost everything. And I make it a point to talk about how we lost everything. Nothing. Y'all seen me didn't have $25. Literally didn't have $25. But I do that because I want people to know that I'm no different from none of y'all, baby. None of y'all. In fact, I might have been a little worse. I had 2 kids by the time I was 18. I started from the bottom. And now I'm here. And I'm nowhere where I want to be. But I'm not where I used to be. And I talk openly because I want other people to know that you can do it too. I'm not a person that just say, because it sounds good, oh, you could do it too, I did it. No, I truly from my heart want the best for people. I truly from my heart want people to know, you know, we all go through shit. But anyway, let me get back on topic. So, I'm battling with myself because it's like, I felt like, and I've been honest about this, that because I lost everything in front of the world, in my mind, could have possibly, I always wanted to be another homeowner. Y'all know that even before Boo went to jail, we had started the process and I lost that house because he went to jail. But did I jump into another house fast because I had to prove a point to the world that I could do it again? I think a part of me did, y'all. And I'm just being completely honest with myself. And I completely moved my kids to a different area, a different county. The school is not that good. My son has experienced bullying, fights. He's been in so many fights, y'all. It's to the point where last year, not this year, because I think the point started over, but he was going to have to go to an alternative school if he got in one more fight. And I don't want him to be, I'm just, for lack of a better word, pussy. Nobody want their son to be pussy. Nobody want their child to be a pushover. I'm raising a man. You know, I don't want my child to be a thug. I'm not raising a thug, but I also want you to be able to defend yourself. So his dad and I have encouraged him. If you're not just gonna fight nobody for no reason. Somebody put their hands on you, of course. Somebody bully you, you hold your head high. I tell my son, those are your war wounds, baby. You're a survivor. You hold your head high. You don't let nobody make you feel bad. But I have been battling, and I was crying this morning like, okay, it wasn't a mistake moving over here. Did I completely do my research? Did I just jump on something just to be a homeowner again? Just to prove and say, okay, I did it. I do think that I strongly believe that your environment plays a big role in your outcome, in your upbringing. But I also, on the flip side, also feel like my son needs to be able to adapt in any setting. So it's kind of like, where do I meet in the middle? You know, I can't, okay, I got to stop coddling you because of your seizures, because we can't keep doing this. We can't keep having this behavior. Yes, this is a big change for you, and I probably maybe shouldn't have moved over here. But also, he needs to realize that no matter where we live, you need to be able to adapt. No matter if it's all black, all white, all Spanish, you got to be able to adapt, and you got to learn to coexist with people. There's going to be bullying. That's just life. You're going to be bullied in life. Even as an adult, people get on this internet and try to bully me. As an adult, almost 40 years old, you got to understand that that's going to happen in life. You got to push through. You're going to face adversity. You got to push through. And I know he's 12, right? So we're dealing with these emotions, and we're trying to find coping mechanisms. So one of the things that I've already done is I called his doctor to get a referral so I could get him back in counseling. When he first had the brain surgery, they said, you know, he's going to need counseling. And we did it, and I thought he was doing good, and then it was COVID, you know. So, but I'm seeing now that he definitely needs to be back in counseling. And whatever that looks like, whatever it looked to get my son back, you know, on whatever it looks like, whatever I need to do for my son, I'm going to do it. If we need to do family counseling, individual counseling. And what made me, so to piggyback on what I said, my son said, I'm just mad. I don't know why. And I was talking to my daughter, and I'm like, he has his dad, he has his mom, he has his stepdad, he has all the shoes he wants, all the things in the world, all the clothes, and none of that matters, y'all, right? None of that matters, because my baby, she was like, Mama, he can't do what normal kids can do. He has seizures. He can't play sports. He's limited. And I was just like, you know what, Ty? You right. You right. My baby has such a disadvantage that he will deal with for the rest of his life. And I know people say, you know, we always want to believe that God could turn everything around, but realistically and medically speaking, where my son's seizures are coming from, it can't be removed, or it's going to paralyze him. Not only that, y'all, the type of seizures he has is normally from a tumor. So I always got to worry about if this tumor is benign, but is it going to turn cancerous? So it's a lot of things that I deal with. And when I tell y'all, like, I be going through a lot, it's just a lot. It's a lot. But yeah, I'm just dealing with that. This morning before I got out of the car, like, I literally had a panic and anxiety attack, and I'm trying to do the breathing exercise. That shit don't work for me. I know people be like, oh, you can cure your own anxiety. That don't work for everybody. It don't work for me. Like, I was literally in here just trying to breathe, and because they say breathe through your nose, out through your mouth, and that don't feel natural for me. I don't know why. It feels more natural for me to breathe through my mouth, I think. But I was just trying to do the breathing exercises and just trying to calm down. And I get overwhelmed and I'm noticing as I'm getting older now, I get overstimulated very easily. And I overthink. But just wanted to come in and talk to y'all about that for a second. And I done cried my tears. I'm gonna wipe my face, because I'm choosing happiness. Like I tell y'all, it's okay to have a moment. We're not gonna sit in it. I gotta do what I gotta do for my son. Unfortunately, as y'all have probably heard me say, we're not moving. I can't sell my house. I'm upside down. That's another thing. The area that I live. Had I been in Clay County, there wouldn't have been a problem. I'm upside down in my home. I was talking to y'all. Remember I told y'all that Caden found one of his teammates live out there as well, and I was talking to him as well. He said he's upside down, so I can't sell. To rent it out, it would be to cover the mortgage plus the fee, because I would want to go through a company. I've been a landlord before. I didn't like it. I really did. That would be my last result. It would be over $3,000, and like, who wants to pay that? So it's a lot, y'all. All right, y'all, the camera cut off. It overheated, so I don't even remember what I was telling y'all. I'm at Dunkin'. I ain't gonna lie, I had to come get me an energy drink. I ain't had one in a minute. Good morning. Thank you. Got a large, too. Thank you. You too. So yeah, I'm about to hit it. My bad, y'all. I almost dropped my drink. But hopefully I said everything I needed to say. We're just gonna work until we get it right. You know, I know no way in hell I'm giving up on my baby. And so his dad feels like we should cut his hair off, because Kaden kind of going through this thing where he need to choose who he hang around. But I'm also not going to be a parent and be like, oh, it's just to come into his key. I do think they have an impression on him, but you need to learn to make better choices. I want to raise my kids to be men and respectable men and make good decisions. And the little boys that he's choosing to hang around now versus when we lived in Clay County, they want to be thugs and they talk about gang stuff. And I'm like, wait a minute. I'm like, what? Wait a minute. Hold it. Wait, I know you fucking lying, baby. We ain't doing that. We not doing that. So, yeah, so his dad's like cut his hair off. So I'm battling with that as a punishment, y'all. He's not doing good in school. So I had him signed up for like band and stuff, and there's none of that. No, I'm not even trying to break my back no more to get him in basketball, because your grades come first. He's not even doing good in school. He's not even applying himself. The teacher say he would just come in class and just sit with those boys and laugh. And that's not my baby. Like, I'm sure y'all can tell, Kaden is very respectful, well-mannered, very mild tone. I call him my gentle giant. He is so I'm just like, what is going on? What is happening? He need to choose better friends. But like I was saying, his dad said cut his hair off. And that's what I'm struggling with, y'all, because his daddy don't want him to be a thug either. We're on the same page with that. And as a punishment as well, like his dad has told him, like, if you don't get your grades right, if you don't stop acting like this, you gonna cut your hair off. And he did it again. So his dad's like, cut it off. But I didn't, y'all, because I'm struggling with that, because his hair hides his scar. And that's the only reason I'm struggling with it. I don't want him to go back to being picked on. Because we cut his hair off, his scar is just visible. There's no hair is never going to grow back over that scar. So with him having the dreads, it covers it. And he's all like, I don't know if y'all noticed, on the first day of school, he had his hair done. He had a cute little style. And within 3 days, he had me take it out, because with the style, you could see his scar. He's very insecure about that. But I don't want him to, I don't know, like certain people, and then society, unfortunately, they have preconceived notions about men with, let me stop saying dreads, because people say that's a derogatory. I'm gonna say locks. The people have a derogatory, I'm not derogatory, people have preconceived notions when they see people with locks. I think he feel like, well, number one, he does want his scar covered, but I think he feel like thugs have locks, and I don't want him going down that path. One thing I'm not doing, baby, I'm not losing my son to the streets. I'm not. Now want none of my sons. I'm very passionate about that. I'm not losing any of my boys to these streets. I'm gonna tell them like it is. I say what I gotta say, and so yeah. But that was just my little rant for today. Probably was long. I'm sorry. Thank you for listening. If your son went through this phase, I know it's a phase. We gonna call it a phase, because we nipping this shit in the bud. What helped? He is in an extracurricular activity. It's a group. It's male. It's all males, and they do positive things around the community, and they have to dress up. Y'all have seen him with the white collar shirt, black slacks. They teach him, manly skills and things like that. We're doing counseling. Hopefully we can get that started this week with the referral. He still doesn't have his phone. I'm preaching to him like, you need to make better choices. You need to choose better people to hang around. You can't blame, like, I can't blame nobody for how your future come out. You decide your fate. And I know you seem like you're young now, but baby, time fly. Look how I just flew by a year in the house already. Time is gonna fly. You need to start making better choices now. So anyway, if you had a son that went through this, what did you do to change it? What helped? He's not disrespectful. Even when I had a meeting I had a meeting with all his teachers, the first thing they say is he is so mannerable. Like, everybody always tell me that he's so mannerable. I don't play with my kids about that. I don't tolerate disrespect. It's not cute. I don't do it. So they always say he's not disrespectful at all. Getting him to do his work, getting him to choose better friends, getting him to learn to let stuff go. You don't have to fight everything. And I know he it's kind of like he feel like, I kind of get it and I kind of don't. He feel like if I don't stand up for myself, people gonna feel like they can just push over me. So anyway, y'all, I've been talking to y'all long enough. I'm gonna head to this building. I'm gonna cut some music on. I'm stressed, and I'll call y'all back. Y'all, just got in the building. I'm so stressed I dropped my drink. Y'all, as soon as I got in the building, I dropped my drink. I'm so stressed out. I think my gimbal is broke. Hopefully it's not shaking right now. I just tried to calibrate it. It wouldn't even turn. I do have insurance on it, but I think to get a new one, it takes a few weeks. I was gonna like record, show y'all cleaning. I know a lot of people like the cleaning vlogs. I'm gonna let it sit here for like 10 minutes and see if it do better. Try to calibrate it again. It keeps saying calibration failed. I had to manually turn it around to face me. Girl, nope. We're choosing happiness. I have insurance. I can't worry about it. It'll get fixed. Let me get to cleaning. Now the camera is broke, but we're at my mom's house. She cooked rice, short ribs, greens, green beans. Yours better? Trying to see who camera better. Yours better or mine? Might have to use booths. Anyway, let me see. Hold on, this time.
Oh, I ain't got no turkey wings.
Playing my nephew.
I had turkey wings
Boom.
yesterday. I cooked
Go.
The stew with the bone in it, yellow rice, macaroni.
Whatever you do, I'm still gonna beat you.
Yeah.
You go.
Yeah.
You ain't go. You gotta keep you gotta keep picking up till you get the right one.
Cheese, muffins.
Nuh-uh, that's the rules.
I got the whole cabinet
That's the rules.
full.
Camera I dropped it and it's not working, so I'm trying to figure out how do I file a claim.
Okay, refresh for repair. How about like this? I can help to transfer it to our.
Okay, y'all, good morning. So I don't know what they just did. I'll see what it does when it's editing, but it keeps saying gimbal something. I don't know, but the camera is broke. I'm trying to record this last scene for y'all to close out the vlog, but it's broke. Y'all see, I think I showed y'all I was calling to get a replacement. It was really easy, y'all. I have my insurance through DJI, the actual DJI website. Shout out to Nisi. She the one told me to do it because I was about to get it through Best Buy, and Nisi told me to do it through DJI. So I got the insurance through them. It was only $35. The lady said it could take up to 9 days. Hopefully it don't take that long. They already sent me the shipping label, so I'm going to ship it off. They told me to keep my extended battery and take my SD card out, and then they'll just ship me another one. So that's what I'm about to do this morning. I just gotta like take it easy. I was talking to Cece last night. She was like, Ebony, the last time you messed up your rims, it was because you were stressed out about Kaden and, you know, things going on. Then you dropped your camera. I dropped my camera yesterday being stressed out and worried about so much other stuff going on. I just really, today, so I know this is a weekend vlog, but I did want to come in this morning and close it out and just like take a deep breath, control my controllables. And thank God it was only $35. I have a new one on the way. Of course, I wanted to do Vlogtober. The devil, you thought you had me. But today's a new day. You thought you had me, devil. You really thought you had me. Y'all, I think my face is flipping back and forth. I'm sorry if it is. The camera is broke. But I didn't just want to end the vlog without closing it out. So I'm sorry. It is doing something crazy. I'm literally holding it in place right now. But I have Caden's phone. He don't have his phone back. Caden has the better phone than me. He has the Pro Max. So I'm going to vlog on his phone until further notice. I just gotta do what I have to do. I don't like the quality on my phone, and Caden's is a lot better. So we're gonna do that. Throw lemons. I'm making lemonade. And just continue to keep me in prayer, y'all. And I'm praying for all the other moms that's going through things. And just not even moms, just everybody, period, who going through something in life. Everybody just going through something right now. But devil, you can't have me or my child. So, all right, I'm going to go ahead and end the vlog, y'all. And I'll catch y'all on the next one.